Aliko Dangote. He's a shameless guy. You see, he uses Nigerian money to become African richest man every year. So if you open the treasury of Nigeria and you give to Nedu will also be declared the richest man in Africa. So what the Dangotes of this world do is, he's an Ajib, all governments in power. Any government that comes into power, before they come into power, he will identify who he thinks will win, donate money to them. Then when they come into power, he just goes and starts kissing them. So unfortunately, that did not work with Tinubu, and that's why they're angry with him. So they are going after him because also, the Tinubu guys, they are monopolists themselves, just like Dangote. So they feel that there's nothing Dangote is doing that they cannot do. After all, they can do the oil, they can bring the sugar, they can do it. So Nigerians should not sympathize with Aliko. Let them fight and finish off themselves. Nigerians always love to take side in battles that does not directly benefit. No politician should be paid salary in Nigeria because Nigeria is a poor country. We need to make politics about service. Even the president should drive his personal car. We don't need to be buying official car for government people. At that level, anybody that is president, you are no longer poor. So we should not be paying politics. People should, Nedu, you should be a senator. You should leave here from your office and go to the National Assembly to just once or twice a week, just offer your voluntary service to the nation. Politicians are doing politics as if it's a full-time job. They not only are we even paying them, they now have 10 aides, 20 aides. The principal officers of the National Assembly alone, that is Senate President, Deputy Senate President, Speaker, Deputy Speaker, Chief Whip, all those people. Them alone, they employ over 2,000 aides.
Jesus.
Is the truth. You can go and fact-check me.
Jesus.
And verify. If they had told anybody in Kenya that President go feel they cry, they beg, they no go believe. But President, they cry, they beg. President sack half of in cabinet because citizens said leaders are wasting money. So we also need a similar step from government. They are wasting too much money. You don't need a Peter. Peter is just a decent guy, nice guy. Nigeria needs somebody that is coming. That even the idea of him coming alone, the idea is not even him coming. The idea of him coming alone, they've already run away. And they've gone because the bad eggs in the system, in the police, they need somebody that will teach them a lesson for the consequences of their behavior. The bad eggs in the army, in the civil service, in every service in the country that is destroying the country, they need to be taught that there's consequences for bad behavior. And right now, there's no such person. If by mistake or by providence, someone like Omele Sowore becomes president, before he's even sworn in, the entire country will be empty. All the politicians will run away.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, Abdul Salam Abubakar said it now during there's this peace accord, something they used to do. He said, Sowore, if you enter, all of us, we are finished.
Now, I believe every one of you listening to that video, he have said it all. Everything he said in that video was 101% correct. Until Nigeria learn and understand that those that are coming out to leak one or two secrets when it affects them, these are they are also part of the problem they are facing. The only reason why they are coming out to speak is because it is already affecting them. Once they resolve themselves and get it back by themselves, because their complaining is not for the betterment of the country. Rather, their complaint is on how to get the lion's share for themselves. And once they get the lion's share, they don't care about your suffering. And they know that mostly the average Nigerians don't know what is going on and what is happening in that contraption. A lot of you will say, these business people, they are not politicians. They are not part and parcel of the problem you are facing. No. Those businessmen like Dangote, Dan Tata, and the top ones, they are the main cabals that they work with the politicians to make sure that they frustrate you and they push you into abject poverty so that you will not have the zeal, the energy, the strength to talk or even to fight back. Once you see them sharing a crocodile tears, you will think that they mean well for you. They never mean well. They can only speak when it affects them. Ask them, before now, why are they not speaking? After they got what they want, why are they going to keep silent? Ask yourself this question. The reason is because they understand that the Nigerians youth don't know their right. They don't even know what is rightfully belong to them. That is the reason why you see Nigeria moving backward. They are not even stagnant. Nigeria is moving backward. It's on a reverse. So everything the man just said in that particular video was 101% correct. I don't want to say much, but I want to drop this message to every one of you out there. Continue protecting one Nigeria is continue protecting your own and your own death and extending your suffering and smiling. You will continue dying young and continue to suffer, dwelling in abject poverty, in as far as you want one Nigeria to continue. None of these politicians or these top businessmen mean well for any of you. You see them crying or coming out to speak is because it affects them. They will always get your support and use you to fight for their own favor, not for the favor of the contraption called Nigeria. Once they get the favor they want, they will just keep silent. Everybody will move on. Everything is okay. Don't think that they are fighting themselves. They are dragging about the share, how to share the national cake, how to share the money they looted, how to share the sweat of the poor masses, how to share the tax, how to share the country for themselves, while the citizens are living in abject poverty. Until the Nigerians rise up and say enough is enough. None of these people speak for you. None of them want Nigeria to move forward. And none of them want you to have a good life. All of them want to see you living from hands to mouth, living in abject poverty, crying and begging for them. For once they give you 10,000, you will be hailing them. None of them meant well for you. Until you rise up and say, let everybody go their separate way, you will see the main reason why the politicians and the top businessmen don't want Nigeria to be disintegrated is because of what they are getting. Once you force them to think about the citizen, you will see all of them will come out to say, let us go our separate ways. That is the truth. I don't have much to say. Like I said, I remember my humble self. MAP is Yokubondo. 1. Total disintegration of Nigeria is the solution. None of these people mean well for any of you. Both Dangote and other businessmen and politicians, all of them are one. They are all evil. None of them are different, and none of them mean well for you. Stop allowing them to be using you as a tool to put you and your brothers and sisters and your communities and all the rest of you into abject poverty, suffering and smiling. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless MAP. Is Yokubondo. 1. Stay tuned for more videos.